Well, we geeked around some parties. Yeah, we were running over cars like mad. Traffic stopped under our presence. A lot of fun we will always have. Tragic heroes, we are causing so much pain. Tragic heroes, don't complain. Come on, friends, let's see what we can realize. Tragic heroes say. Tragic heroes, tragic heroes, tragic heroes, don't complain. Come on, friends, let's see what we can realize. Tragic heroes say. So hard to be honest, why my hopes are floating away. The time I can remember, a view's life seems to decay. I never listen, I never whisper, or everything I did was take. All I needed was a breathing break. Everything I did was fake. Close my eyes and the pills I took that made me sleep. I wonder why. By the hills I climbed were far away. All I want is reduction. Leads me into self-destruction. Close my eyes and I feel the fear is leaving me. My racing life seems so incomplete when I close my eyes. Just in a melting crowd, come on and make me shout. Just hold me on. You make melting crowd who's gonna drop them out. Over and over again, they reached out for my hand. Pack some things, head up into the light. We gonna miss a fight. The racing life seems so incomplete when I close my eyes. Just in a melting crowd, come on and make me shout. Just hold me on. You make me strong. When I need you, just came into my life. When I want you, babe, I need you. Did you ever think they won't get away? Rock just comes and goes, rock just comes and goes. Start to see the lying back to sound. Rock just comes and goes, rock just comes and goes. I don't understand what you didn't have to die. Tell me why, tell me why. I don't know, 'cause there's no guarantee. Rock just comes and goes, rock just comes and goes. Pleasure in your eyes do not last forever. Rock just comes and goes, rock just comes and goes. Try to keep a smile in my memories. Rock just comes and goes, rock just comes and goes. I'm unable to understand. Don't know how life can die. Love no, there's no guarantee. Rock just comes and goes, rock just comes and goes. Open my arms, never let them fold. Steps come, I was waiting for shadows on me again. Open my arms, to hold and not to lose. Now I see what just comes and goes to leave on me again. You with me, where it hurt I did not lie. You just let
Hate to turn that off. Welcome to Acute Mania Live. If I can hear myself. Yeah, all right, I got myself. Hey, Dale, are you on
Let's
there?
go. Yeah, I'm on here.
Cool. Gosh, you don't even look familiar. I haven't seen you for forever.
I didn't hook up the usual better camera or microphone. I just jumped on with my default.
You look terrific, by the way. It must have
Well,
been all the
thanks.
vacation time you've had.
Yes. More coming up.
Yeah. More coming up. Oh, so I get to look forward to not having you on the show.
Yeah.
Hey, I think congratulations is in order, but I don't know if you want me to say anything on here about anything, but do you want to
It's
tell
fun.
folks-
If people like people love houses.
Dale bought himself a house. Him and his
Yeah.
other half. Him and his other half that's on the show. Something. Hey, welcome to YouTube, Dale. This is the first time you've been on YouTube.
Yeah. I checked out a show on YouTube that you did, but I haven't been on it yet. No.
Was it the one that didn't have any music on it? Atticus
no.
Finch.
No, there was a band.
It must have been last week's then with Eric.
Wow.
There was definitely music on that one. No, I don't know what happened with Atticus Finch. There was no. I mean, you could hear everything else. There was just no. I was jamming. I could hear it perfectly, but it wasn't on the stream. And anyway, I'll have him on again. Patrick's going to come on when we do the 1 year show in the month. He's the lead singer of Atticus Finch, so we'll play some of their stuff then. I did a Zoom meeting with our guests on Tuesday. Are you going to be there for that one? Are you going to be joining us?
No, Tuesday I will be working. And then
that's right. Yeah, you did tell me that.
We're working. I'm working that night, and then we're flying out at like 4 a.m. or something.
So no Beverly either.
No.
Well, you're gonna have to get on Mr. Tracy for me. Maybe we'll get him.
You didn't get a date out of him yet?
No, I haven't talked to him. I talked to him once, and it was during the day I was working, and yeah, we just didn't get around to it. But I need to talk to him again, and I'd like to try to get him into your position. When you guys can't be on, he'd be good for that. He's basically you, but up in New Jersey.
Hey, you got a Bobby Lane painting back there.
I do have a Bobby Lane painting.
Cool.
Yes, that was a gift him for featuring him and Mr. Tommy Thompson.
That's a hell of a gift. He sells hundreds of dollars.
It's a heavy gift. It's a very heavy gift. But yes, I proudly display that one. Yeah, if anybody else wants to send me gifts, I'll put them up. That'd be an incentive, right? I don't know. But no, I talked to the guys in Brazil today when I got off work, and they're really cool. It's gonna be a really cool setup. They're gonna share their computer screen, and it's gonna be their DAW. They use Ableton. Is it Ableton? One of the, that's what they use to create their music. So they're gonna display that and pretty much just demonstrate it and kind of tell us how they do it and stuff. That's how they're gonna jam out. So that's gonna be really interesting. I watched a little bit of it, and it's all I could see was blocks. But people that know there's like DAW programs and stuff will really they'll like that show. That's Tuesday at 6. I'm going at 6 o'clock Eastern. Says 7 o'clock their time.
Cool.
So it's not like Finland where I have to do it at noon because it's 7 hours difference. It's only an hour difference. So that's
1 hour.
Yeah, they're an hour ahead. So not bad.
Yeah.
So that's Tuesday. I'm excited for that one, but I'm also excited for Saturday, though. I'm traveling. I'll be going down to Princeton. People that don't know where Princeton is, it's about 3 hours south of here. So it's actually I'll be a little bit closer to you.
Yeah.
A little bit closer. But Curses that was on in February, really good band. They're having a garage bash. I don't know if it's their garage. I don't know whose garage it is, but it's kind of off the beaten path in Princeton. I don't know where it's at. I got the address, but I looked it up on Google Maps so you can see it's from the top down. So it looks like there's nobody else around. So that'll be cool. But they have help from Ham Radio, which was really good. I'm gonna play something from them. Pelican Motel, cool name. Jared Perigin, and the Wearing Hands. I looked up some Jared Perigin, and he did a show. He or the band, I don't know if that's the name of the band or if that's just one person. It sounds like one person, but I did a show. It was either on Warped Tour or part of Warped Tour, or not even had anything to do with Warped Tour, with Bam Margera. So,
okay.
I don't know if Bam's going to be there. I doubt it, but that'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to do the show from down there, not a full show, just kind of interview the Curses guys and maybe pick up a couple of those other guys and see what they're about.
I've got a funny Bam Margera story I'll share with you sometime.
Is it long?
Yeah, sometime I'll share it. It's not that long.
Okay. I look forward to that.
We hung out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you wake up Phil? That seems like to be what he did all the time on his show.
Wake up what?
He woke up his dad like all the time, like fireworks and.
Oh no, no! This was at like a show and a bar that I worked at.
In Nashville?
No, in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, those guys are from like Westchester, Pennsylvania, which is just a couple hours away.
That's right. Yeah, they're from close by there. Is that right out? Is that outside Philly? Westchester?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, because it always showed his when they did Viva La Bam, it always showed their house. It was like in the middle of nowhere, so it just kind of looked like Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, man? What are you up to?
Oh, what have I been doing?
Besides buying houses and working.
That and yeah, just like getting back to normal, I guess.
Are you playing any
The-
music anywhere out?
I haven't booked anything yet. No,
Why not? I'll
'cause
come down if you book. I
I'm
told you I would.
I'm busy the whole summer, so maybe
Make time.
September, something like that.
September's my birthday, so I might have to make that happen.
What is it? The 15th?
It is the 15th. How'd you know?
It's a
Is it
guess.
listed on Facebook?
No,
Oh.
mm-mm. That was a blind stab.
Was it really? Well,
Yeah.
that is almost smack dab in the middle of the month. Actually, it is the middle of the month.
Yep.
15th would be the middle. Yeah. That's cool, man. Good job. You might want to go like play some numbers on the lottery or something. So yeah, the band we were just listening to, well, we listened to it for a little bit there. I was typing some notes. That's Venus and Furs. I don't have a confirmation date yet, but they're down for the show. They're ready to do it. I sent out the email to them and waiting on their. It'll be sometime in July. I keep thinking it's already July, but it's not July yet.
It's close. Thursday.
One more day. Yeah, Thursday. So yeah, so they'll be on sometime in July. But they're really. Have you ever heard of them or heard them or?
Yeah, Ashley had heard of him too. They had like a popular song she thought in like the late 80s or something.
They've been around for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to meet them. They have go-go dancers when they play live shows.
Nice.
And I when I was chatting with whoever I was chatting with, I didn't know at the time, but it was one of the go-go dancers on the chat. So it was good to meet her on Instagram chat.
So that's who they have answer their questions.
Apparently.
Huh.
Well, I mean, just if they're inquiries, I guess. So hopefully she'll be on. I'll get to meet her face to face on this. That's good enough for me, I guess. But yeah, they're actually premiering a tonight. I think it's tomorrow. It's either tonight or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. They're premiering a music video. It's a cover song. You know, relax, get to it. That song.
Yep. Frankie
they're-
Goes to Hollywood.
Yes. It's that song, and they're premiering the video. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. I'll have to look it up. So anyway, check that out. And I can't wait. That's going to be a really good show. They just to be able to talk, and they're from Pittsburgh, so I could go up there, but I don't know. There's probably not enough room, you know, with go-go dancers and the band, you know, it's not enough room for me. You know, so I wasn't invited either. So anyway. What else we got? Oh, the end of July, the 27th. Can you believe it's been a year, Dale?
Yeah, it feels about like a year.
It kind of does. Yeah.
People hate when I say that, but yeah, it feels like it's been about a year.
Well, it changes their mind when you say that. You know, like you hear, and then you're like, well, it's kind of. I think it.
They're like, can you believe it's July already? And I go, yeah, it's been 30 days since like May. Yeah, I think
it changes their whole perspective.
It feels about right.
I can't believe it's been a year. But anyway, July 27th will be the 1 year to the day, the 1 year.
That's what I was on.
Was that? You were the very first guest. Sir.
I thought you had one. What you had one episode before that. I thought the pilot.
No, you were the pilot. You were the test.
Oh. You
were the test. I watched that show.
That's how you got picked up for another season.
I guess something.
Yeah.
I didn't have to sign anything, so that's kind of cool. But
yeah. Well, you've come a long way.
I have come a long way. I've gained ears. I've gained this, and I've moved off of Facebook finally.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do that a long time ago, and I couldn't.
Now when I'm on, you know, it's an awkward, stammering, stuttering mess because I don't like the video aspect of it because I like the phone call part where I can just go off and then hang up, and so that's gone.
If you want for the 1 year, we will do it on the phone. You in bed on the phone.
Good old fashioned phone.
But let's see. Shane Masters is gonna jump. I'm gonna do it on Zoom still.
Cool.
He's gonna jump in, and we're gonna hear from him and see what's going on with him. So I'm thinking like 5-10 minutes, you know, with a few people. Who else? I have a list here. A list. I had to trim the list because I was like, what is this? Oh, Shenandoah. He's still kicking. He was supposed to be on. Was it tonight? It was.
You're supposed to have him on tonight?
Or no, last Friday, and he had to cancel. But he's going to reschedule it. He had some album things going on. He's got a new album out, and it's out, but he was having some trouble with it or something. I don't know. So he couldn't be on, but we're gonna reschedule. But he's gonna join us for that show, the 1 year show. Definitely.
Cool.
He was the 20th show, Dale.
I mean, I guess you can only squeeze so many people in on that episode. You can't do like Shannon Jones and Kristen.
I'd love to have everybody for 2 seconds each. Would be
Kristen
great.
Federer.
I would love to have. She's busy. Everybody's playing up here, man.
Yeah.
You need to jump on that and play.
Well, I don't miss playing shows.
Yeah.
I just do them when I have to, or when someone asks me.
When the masses want to hear you again.
Yeah, I don't want to go out of my way to do it. It'll happen soon enough.
I think you're getting old, and you're buying houses, and you're starting a family and stuff, and it's sad.
No, just play enough shows and write enough stuff, and you'll be like, okay, how? So why am I playing the song? Because I want people to hear it, and go listen to it on Spotify. And wait, if you have it on Spotify, why am I out here at the bar playing it for you when you could have just played Spotify?
That's the signs of getting old. It's the signs of getting old. You're just.
No, I've been thinking that since I was 20.
Well, anyway,
if I recorded it, why do I have to play it? That's why I recorded it, so I never have to play it again.
Usually when a band plays their song live, a band or an artist plays their stuff live, it's a little bit different than what they hear on the track. You know, sometimes, unless you just play it to a T like it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's a recital. It's for idiots.
I guess we'll have to wait till September then.
Yes.
But then we can do the show down there too. I'll bring the show with me. It's a big crew now, big crew. Got a bunch of people that help me carry one computer and one little 2-channel mixer. Anyway, but yeah, so Shannon Doe was the 20th episode, and he was also the first one I had to delete from Facebook because of copyright.
Yeah.
So he's significant to have on the show. Shane was the first live band I had in this little room.
He got deleted because he covered a song that wasn't cleared.
No. I played clutch at the end of the episode. Remember?
Oh, they got you. Okay.
But it was my fault. Yeah, all my fault. And then Atticus Finch, Patrick Milowski, he's the lead singer with him. He's gonna be on too. He was on 40th show. It'll be the 42nd show next week. But
that's gonna be an hour-long show.
It might be a little bit longer than that. I'm thinking because
is there an actual time limit on the thing? Like you get cut off, or you just cut it off to keep it punchy?
Well, I mean, it's going to be on Zoom, so like people just will join when they join, and I'll just have to keep the other people out.
But when it was on Facebook Live, is there a cutoff? How long you can stream?
Facebook doesn't get me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I can do it on Facebook, anytime, but I play a lot of things. I have freedom to play anything on YouTube. YouTube's under. Anyway, that's another thing. YouTube's better anyway. People like. I think they do. So let's see, and then I'm trying to get Rats Will Feast to send me a recording because I'm going to do the show at 8:00, so it'll be like 4 a.m. or something there. So I doubt that they would be able to join us live, but I sent them an email. I haven't heard anything back yet, but that'd be cool. And then Mars Hall, he was on the second. He was the second. Well, he was on the second show, but he was the second guest, and he's been on twice. So I figured it'd be good to ask him. So waiting on him to get back. And I think Catatonia might join us also.
And 7:27. 7:27.
Yes, 7:27 at 8:00 sharp. Yeah, write that down, Dale. Put that on your eye watch.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday. I did that for you.
Yeah.
Don't be buying any comedy show tickets or anything because you have a show to do that.
Yeah. No, God forbid I do something else.
Well, now I can complain a little bit now because you haven't been on, and you went to the Smokies. How was that?
Well, God forbid. Yeah, it must have been a miserable time.
It was.
I mean, I missed the show when I was out there in the Smokies.
Did you come across any grizzlies or anything?
Yeah.
I don't know what's there.
Yeah, there was a grizzly. There was a black bear digging through our our trash and our grill in the morning, but we missed it. Our cabin neighbors told us about it.
You didn't have like a hammer. Well, I guess it's not your cabin, so.
No.
Well, yeah. Well, I just wanted to do a little midweek.
Well, that cabin getaway, that was a getaway from everything.
Was there a hot tub on the porch?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's a getaway from everything, and as much as we love you, you're part of everything, and so you weren't invited.
Well, I had
to the cabin, you know.
I had a podcast on. I couldn't be there. If you said there was no Wi-Fi, so that there's no way I could have done it anyway. I mean, I have to have service. So I had a lot of shows.
I mean, there were spots of Wi-Fi, but it's just like West Virginia. You got signal on one side of this mountain. You drive around it, it's gone.
There wasn't any in the cabin, like local Wi-Fi in the cabin.
No, they're too remote. Yeah.
Too remote.
Too remote.
They don't have underground utilities running all over the mountains there?
No.
I'm sure. I figured they would have by now, but maybe not. No. I won't go to the Smokies if I need to. Well, I guess it's good if you need to get away from everything. That's where you go.
Well, you live in the mountains, and so you don't go to the mountains to get away from the mountains. So you go to like Hilton Head and hit the beach and stuff.
I live in the hills. I don't live in the mountains.
Right. We live in the hills, and we went to the mountains.
Are there any hills in Nashville, or is it flat?
It's pretty hilly, but it's not West Virginia hilly. So like in Clarksburg, there's streets that are like this, like 5th Street.
You have rolling hills.
Yeah, we have this. Yeah.
Dips and whatnot, if you will.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a minute to stay on? I just want to play a clip of this of Ham Radio.
Of Ham Radio?
Yeah, Ham Radio, the band that's going to be down at the Curses show.
Yeah. Well, let it roll and give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go take a break. Saturday, so that'll be fun. She'll be going down when she gets off work. So we're going to be a little bit fashionably late, but we'll be there to see Curses, Ham Radio, Pelican Motel, Jared Perigin, and the Wearing Hands. I started without you.
I missed the whole goddamn song.
Well, I only played a little bit of it. I don't want to play the whole thing. I don't want to. If you like that, go check them out. They're on. I got that off Apple Music, whatever you stream music through. They're there. Ham Radio. They're from Tennessee. They're from I believe East Tennessee somewhere. Look them up. You'll find them immediately.
East Tennessee.
I can't remember.
Knoxville, Chattanooga.
It could be. I think it's Knoxville. If I can remember right. that's where they're from. So that'll be fun.
It's always weird to me whenever people want to know about bands, and then they always want to know where are they from. But what does that tell you about the band?
That just kind of gives you the like a background of them,
Like on press kits and stuff I have to send out. It's always they always want to know, where is the person from? I go, well, I was born in one place and I moved to another place.
We congregated here, and now we all
moved from there. I mean, you get it when you do these interviews with the band sometimes. Like you're asking a question about a song or whatever, and then somehow they always get back to telling you the whole story of how they formed. It was like, well, me and Jerry were in the band first, but we weren't called what we're called now. We were called something else. And then Brett and Henry, well, they went to high school together, so they knew each other, and then they came, and then we did this. They tell you all the stuff.
We kind of like the guy. If you'd like to watch the last episode with Ire, those two guys played. They knew each other, and then they kind of picked up the other guy. So that's what we're kind of seeing. They didn't go to the same school and all that stuff. Yeah.
But I wonder if people like the music. What is it that they think about? How does that affect the song at the end of the day? Yeah, the album.
Interestingly, those guys were actually talking about that. I think Joe, is that his name? I can't remember names or crap, but he grew up listening to punk music. He loved punk music, and now he's in a metal band. So I guess I don't really hear any punk influence in their music. I don't know if you listen to any of it, like anything that would even hint to punk music. But we talked a little bit about that. Like, what did you grow up listening to? What's your somebody commented and asked, what's their favorite Ire song to play, and then what's their favorite of anything else. So I think that's how we came up on that topic. But yeah, it is interesting though, like what people like. I don't think I've ever I don't think I've talked to anybody on this show about that's had such a different genre that they would listen to. Like nobody listens like classical and then plays metal now. I don't
yeah.
Like that. But it's always something similar to what they're playing. Like punk's similar to metal, but it's not. I don't know. That's hard to. But it's closer to metal than classical would be.
Yes.
Or jazz or hip hop.
Well, like back in the 80s, the punkers and the metalheads, they didn't get along.
Why not?
Well, they thought each other were stupid.
Well, were they?
Yeah. But then that lasted so long, and then the blend started to happen, and now you had like punk hardcore metal, and then metal hardcore metal hardcore rap, and just mixing it up all over the place, which is cool.
That's where
until you get to country rap, which I just have yet to appreciate.
I don't get it.
I mean, I've let it play in the car just to see what's going on out there, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Here we go.
You rhymed that with that.
Yeah. You only. Well, I guess hay would be a lot. There's a lot of, don hay in the field or whatever. You can rhyme a lot of things with hay.
Yeah.
Today and today but like what? Can you remember any of it?
Well, I mean, just the fact that Old Town Road was this giant success. It blows my mind.
Like Tractor and Factor.
Yeah.
There's not very many more that you can rhyme with Tractor.
Yeah.
That I can think of. I'm not good at that though. Are you good at freestyling?
I could do it. But okay. I worked downtown in Nashville for a long time, and so I heard this stuff when it was coming out.
How was it received in Nashville? That's an interesting.
Well, they love that stuff down here. It's a formula, and they're sticking to it because it's selling.
Anything that has to do with country, they're fine with, right?
Country, but you put the beat in the background, and now it's cooler than ever.
I don't think that needs to happen.
But don't you remember growing up in West Virginia, going to RCB when there were people like Marcus Barnett? Now, this is a kid who probably lived on a farm, but he sagged his pants down to his ankles, and he wore Tupac T-shirts, and he would say "yo" and stuff.
All the time. Yeah.
And
if he would talk normally, I would not know who he is.
Yeah, but that blew my mind. I was like, so
Did you ever talk to him? I never really talked to him.
Yeah, I think so.
Was
I'm
he
not
down
saying.
with was he down with the hippity hop?
I mean, now we're older. I mean, he was a kid. He was probably 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was like he loved hip hop and he
He's
talked
probably
like
changed by now.
he had like an inner city, dialect and with all
He
the
probably
new
listens to country
slang.
now.
But
He bought 60 acres in Mingo County, and now he listens to country all the time. I bet.
yeah, he lived in the woods.
There's not much to do in the woods by yourself, so you gotta like something. What are you drinking, Dale?
Of course,
Is that a root beer in one of those root beer bottles?
it's
Was that the original?
yeah,
Ooh, that's what you drink. Yeah, that's your thing.
it's one of my
Go-to.
It's my go-to. Yeah,
It's always
I'll
been your
I'll
go-to.
try
That
a
and
couple.
Pabst.
I don't drink Pabst. You can go ahead and put that down for the record.
Was it
I haven't drank Pabst since I was paid in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's lots of
Hey, you know-
There's lots of shows where that was what you were getting.
But before we go, when I keep forgetting to ask you this, and now that we're on video, I can see. I need this because it's something I need to see. I don't remember which hand it was when I was up in New Jersey, and you ended up in the hospital. Is it still crooked or is it not crooked? Which one is it? Your middle finger?
Oh, were you visiting for that?
Oh, I was there. You don't remember that? Yeah, because me and John Tracy we were searching every hospital in Trenton trying to find you.
Yeah.
That was a fun night.
I broke this finger off.
Was it your ring finger?
Yeah, right ring finger. And they sewed it back on. They stuck a metal rod through the center of it to hold the joint together.
That thing was hanging. That was the nastiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What we were doing for they don't know. We were at somebody's house and we were out back playing cards or something. We're just sitting around a table, and you got up, and you just you didn't you weren't clumsy. You just fell. You just tripped over something, and fell down, and your finger went in between the cracks of that deck.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, you must have gotten up and not noticed it or something. But that's what it just kind of. Yeah.
Well, the chair broke.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I went to get up out of the chair and it snapped and it shot my finger straight through the boards of the deck and just. It probably sound like this.
I don't remember the sound, honestly. I don't think anybody, because we just like.
And then I walked around holding it and I was like, ow, ow, ow,
you were going like this with it.
Fling, fling. That's my bone in there.
Oh, that was nasty. Yeah, and then the ambulance came or something and took you to the hospital, and then we didn't ask them where they were taking you, so we had to search Trenton all night trying to find where you were. We finally found
you. Well, what's messed up is that we were drinking Jägermeister, and I didn't like parties that much anyway. So if I was at one of those parties and not enjoying it, I would go somewhere and get away from people. So I went and laid under this tree because I'd had enough Jägermeister. I'd already had too much, right? So I knew better than to be walking around and stuff. So I go lay under this tree, and a couple tough guys were like, "Hey, what's that guy doing sleeping under a tree? That's some weird shit.
Well,
tell him to get up.
It wasn't.
Tell him to get up and hang out. Or he can get out of here." So somebody wakes me up, tells me I gotta go sit on the porch and hang out and talk to people.
I didn't do that, did I?
I sat on the chair for a few minutes, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna go back and lay down." And then finger off. Yeah,
it was nasty.
I forgot you were up. I forgot you were visiting for that.
I was there.
Now I remember, because that's when you were talking about moving up there. You were like, I want to get up.
Oh, I had to follow you, Dale. That's what it was. I was musically it was challenging at that time, and you had left, and there was nothing.
And we did jam in the basement of the house I was playing at.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
And John had his drum set there, and yeah, we did a lot of jamming over the years in different parts of the country. I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. I did. Before I forget, I did talk to Giovanni today. Now, Giovanni is friends with the Catatonia guys. We had a conversation with the Catatonia guys when they were on the show, when they mentioned their friend Giovanni. And I was like, well, Giovanni's a sandwich. So I told them all about the sandwich, right? They didn't know anything about the Giovanni sandwich. Well, I ended up, Giovanni ended up following me on Instagram. So I followed him back and listened to their stuff. He's, it's Giovanni, Insani, and the Inebriators, which is a kind of a tongue twister. But they played Pleasant Street last weekend. I didn't get to go, but they played last weekend with a couple other bands that are up there. Stupid Head and somebody else. And anyway, I talked to him today, and he's gonna probably be on July. Band. They might come down. I don't know. They might come down here. They're from Pittsburgh. So. Good stuff. You'll like their stuff. They did Frank Sinatra song. I was watching their stuff on YouTube, and the very first song was the Frank Sinatra cover. I was like, I got to get these guys on. But he has hair like you. That's what it kind of reminded me. Well, when you had yours out farther.
Oh yeah, this is just curly hair.
I mean, it's not. His isn't curly or anything. I don't know. But well, it's good seeing you again. When's the next time you're gonna be able to be on? July 27th.
I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. I think
I might need you for Venus and Furs if they pick a Tuesday. But that might be a Beverly show anyway. She might want to do that one instead.
I mean, there's the 27th before that. Oh, wait, there's the
what?
There's the 20th before that.
20th?
That's a Tuesday too.
I'd
be back from.
I'll see if Giovanni will do that one.
I'll be back from Portland.
What are you going to Portland for? What's out there? It's hot out there. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go see friends and family.
Her family? I know you don't have anybody in Portland, do you?
No.
That you know of.
Yeah, I know some people in Portland.
But not that you're like related to her.
No. What's that growling?
I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a new thing I'm doing. Here,
cool.
Check this out. This is Giovanni.
Is it gonna go?
No. There you go.
That's a little teaser.
Yeah,
that sounds
cool.
So,
yeah, they got stuff up on everything too, so go check them out. I'll send you the. It's hard to spell, Bill, so I'll send it to you. Giovanni Orsini, Orsini.
It's hard to what?
Hard to enunciate.
Oh, enunciate.
You know how to spell inebriate, so just look up the inebriators.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was going to play some Lucky Jesus since they're on the next show, but I already did on the last show. But they're on Tuesday, so join us for then at 6 o'clock. Dale, you'll have to watch it later, afterwards or something. Whatever you're going to do.
Yeah.
You got to keep up with the show regardless of your adventures. Your staff. Anyway, I'm gonna play some curses. Janet's out here. They'll stay on the line there for a little bit, and I'll talk to you for a little bit here after I.
Well,
you gotta go.
I'm gonna get off here. I'm in this hot. This room's getting hot.
I put a window air conditioner in my studio because.
Well, I had to close the doors to have privacy in this room.
Why do you need privacy, Dale?
Because I don't want people randomly walking in and out when I'm trying to do one of these. Because I don't like to talk on the phone when there's a bunch of stuff going on in the background.
Distracting.
I like to keep things compartmentalized. So what I'm saying is I've closed myself off from any of the available air. So,
well,
I think that the people don't need a big dose of me. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, I think we're good for another month. Hey, then I'm going to request some recordings from you. How's that?
What kind of recordings?
You know, just to get you on the show since you can't ever be on. Just start recording yourself doing whatever you do. And
right.
Hey, that song! I heard that song you're doing with Tallulah. That's pretty good. She played it the other last time she was on, which was I can't remember.
I don't think we did something. I don't know what song you mean.
I'm waiting for the album release.
Oh, what song?
I can't remember the song name. Tallulah actually she sang along with it. pretty good. I don't remember the name. It was like ABC 1 2 3. No, it wasn't that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I can't remember. Beverly will know. She'll know.
It's good talking to you, though.
You too, man. I'll just let me know. I guess whenever you can come back on.
Yeah, I made this happen. I can make something else happen.
It did make this happen. Yes, and a night in advance. One night in advance. Cool.
Yes. Think about that. Think about that. What that means.
Take care of yourself. I'm going to try to get to Nashville in September for your first show of the year or whatever.
Sweet.
There's a little bit of curses, and I'll see everybody else on Saturday from Princeton.
Just like the old days when we were young, when a smile came naturally, my inspiration to carry on, when I'm tired and crumbling. Get me out of this place, then I decided I'd create and call reality. Take me somewhere where sun frontiers and leaving me restless, leaving me restless. Rest, I don't wanna die, but sometimes I hate the feeling of being alive. Cross off my skull, put out of my skin, try to me, you'll never win, never win, yeah. Never fucking win. I feel sick, we get alone, so I can't take down the fucking things, causing my fucking life away. I can't stand the fucking waiting. The circle is merciless and it's endless.